I was thinking about how the Protestants view America. When I was a Protestant, I had this thought about America, that God was leading the president to do God's will somehow. That when we thought about America, we referred to the founding fathers of America. We look to them as the example of what it means to be American, to be free. We look back to them as the founders of America. Also, we always look to the president in a spiritual way. We say that God appointed him, God's leading him and guiding him, and we pray for them. We pray for the Congress, and it's like that's almost the strangest thing is about that is it's almost a vision, the same structure as the Catholic Church. The Church has a president, which is the Pope. It has a Congress, which are the cardinals, the bishops, and it has the founding fathers, which is the early Church fathers. But it's funny that when the Protestants talk about the Church, they can't talk about a president because they don't have a president. They can't talk about a Congress because they don't have a Congress. And they usually don't talk about the founding fathers, which is the early Church fathers, which is really interesting, at least the ones that I was familiar with as a Baptist. Now, I guess Lutherans and probably maybe Presbyterians and Episcopalians and Anglicans do have early Church fathers as part of who they look back to. But for Baptists, we don't really think very much or want taught very much about the early Church fathers. But however, they will mention the founding fathers when they talk about America. So it's interesting how, in a way, the structure of America almost reflects the structure of the Catholic Church. When I became a Catholic, I realized that look at the structure, how similar it is. And now instead of thinking and praying just for the president, I think and pray for the Pope. And I know, that's like the president isn't perfect. Well, the Pope isn't perfect. I mean, he can make an infallible declaration by talking from the chair of Peter, but often they don't do that. It's only happened a few times in history. So it sounds interesting to contrast the whole concept of the church as the Catholic Church reflected in the structure of America, in the way I used to talk about as a Protestant, and now as I talk about the church in a similar way, using similar ideas when I talk about the Catholic Church.